stocks which has had a very good run these last couple of days is Satyam Computers. Now we know the contours of the deal and the bids will have to come in by the 12th of March. BK Modi is going to be one of the bidders, we think, and he's on the line now with us. Mr. Modi, thanks for joining in. Are you going to put in a bid before the 12th of March?
Well, at present, the process they have put is that we have to put an interest now, which we are going to do, because they have come out partially with what is required. They have not yet come with the bidding system and how it will be done. So they have just asked for the interest and then they will give the information. So that we have to do by Thursday, which we will do.
Though it doesn't appear to be the e-auction that you were rooting for, it appears that all of you will be putting in bids and then the bidders will be shortlisted by the board. Is that a process which is fine with you, the way this is going?
At present, I think they have not asked for the bid. They have just asked for the interest and they have said that they will give us the process later. I still feel that the process has to be transparent. I don't like a process where there are arbitration being done or their decision is left to the board because, that is not the right process and transparent process. As I understand from company law board notification, there has to be appointment of a retired Chief Justice or Supreme Court Judge for the purpose of how the bid will be done. So we are also going to wait and see whom they are appointing.
Mr. Modi, morning. They've also indicated now that availability of funds should stand at 1,500 crores. That's about $290 million. You will be submitting, sir, proof of that, and via which entity will you be doing it?
Yeah, we have no problem with that. So that we'll be submitting. It's our, we have to, the corporate wealth which we have to show. And we have, as I said, those funds in the bank. So that's not it.
Go ahead.
Mr. Modi, the release today also says that eligible bidders will be shortlisted and then given access to certain business, financial and legal diligent material by the company. Is that acceptable to you, that once you're shortlisted, you're given some information on the basis of which you can frame your bid?
Yeah, we will put the papers, whether they shortlist or not is their bid. I'm again saying there has to be a transparent process. As long as it's transparent, there is no problem. They have put a requirement of 1,500 crore, which we are saying is not an issue. So if that is the bid requirement, we'll put it there. So if they have not identified any other bid requirement to us so far.
We understand through agencies, Mr. Modi, that L&T indeed will be bidding for Satyam. On the 12th, when there is registration of interest, do you expect to see a lot of parties putting their bid in or at least registering interest in participation?
I hope there are a lot of parties that only there is a fun in bidding.
You must be keeping your ear to the ground, Mr. Modi, because you are one of the interested parties and bidders. What's the sense that you get, that are there a lot of local and global companies bidding, or it's a fairly narrow field?
Well, I think if they stick to a transparent process, a lot of people will come in. And as soon as people smell some non-transparency, people will move away.
What's your real fear, Mr. Modi? You keep talking about this lack of transparency. Are you suggesting that the board will finally take an overwhelming call on who to choose as the eventual winner, which is not based on the highest price which is being paid?
Well, I've been saying e-auction because of that, because, this putting a bid through paper and who knows who is seeing what. I don't believe in all those things. I believe that process will be transparent. And I think a lot of people globally feel process should be transparent. And at present, the process is transparent because you are putting this interest through the internet. So in any case, I think the e-auction has started.
Mr. Modi, the release also indicates that upon selection of the successful bidder, the company will be required to approach the CLB and SEBI for approval and then allowed to consummate the subscription. Any clarity, sir, on whether or not the one who emerges victorious, so to say, takes control even before the open offer opens up?
Yeah, that has to be there. There is no doubt on it. Once you put the money, you will require control. Everybody will require control the day they put the money. Open offer or no open offer, the money has to be put beforehand for the whole 51. So if you are putting the money for 51% of the shares on day one and you win the bid, then naturally you should be able to buy the company on day one. So I have no doubt on that. And As far as Company Law Board and SEBI is concerned, they are very clear in their, guidelines which we have seen. So I don't see there is any doubt of there.
Thanks, Mr. Modi. We appreciate you joining in and speaking with us about how you have read this detailed press release. Satyam, still quite strong, up 14%.